105 degrees outside. I hear the radio squawking in the background, but I'm really not paying any attention to it. And then my daughter comes carrying it out, and she's laughing kind of in that, how dare you kind of a way. She's got my walkie-talkie in her hand. And she says, can you believe it? Some idiot locked their kid in their car. It's 105 degrees outside. So I set the radio down. I go back to what I'm doing. I'm scrubbing all the vinyl on my front porch, the little white picket fence that goes around and all the vinyl siding on the front of the house and the shutters. And we're just scrubbing them away with bleach. And then I hear them say, well, Sheriff so-and-so is 12 miles away, and Sheriff so-and-so is another 15 miles away, and they're converging on this same spot. And then I hear them call out the address, and I'm like, man, the street sounds familiar. And then I hear them call out the directions to the sheriff to get to the place. And it's the street that ties off of my street, less than a block and a half from my house. Now, I've been standing here for 3.5 minutes listening to this nonsense on the radio. Why? Because they didn't page me out specifically as a volunteer fireman. So I've just been standing there. Well, the minute I hear it's on my street, I don't even bother to call in. I don't even bother to go to the station. I run to the garage, I put my bunker gear on, I jump in my van, and I drive my own personal van half a block, and I show up. And this little girl, she's probably 17 or 18 years old. She's about 5 foot tall, weighs about 85 pounds, tears streaming down her face. All of her makeup is all the way down to her shirt collar. And she's standing out there with a ratchet and a socket banging on the side of this literally days-old, brand-new Honda Civic with the dealer tag still on the back of it. Slamming on this window as her baby is inside and outside. The sheriff gets there, we get the car unlocked. We can't get it unlocked with any of the kits that we have. Eventually we busted the window out. I still had glass in the heel of my hand and cuts on my hand from reaching in the window to pull the baby out. Got the baby out of the car. His temperature was just over 100 degrees. He was still alive and screaming. He was still good. We put him in my van. We calmed him down. 34 minutes later, the ambulance arrived. It was 17 minutes before the police arrived. It was 8 for me. And the difference between me being there and not being there was hearing my street called out in the directions. Ladies and gentlemen, communication is a matter of life and death. What you say and what you don't say, the difference between 8 minutes, 17 minutes, and 34 minutes could have been the life of that 9-month-old baby. Today he's alive. But that miscommunication of not paging me out could have changed everything.